I have a very dead and very tall white oak tree in the backyard. Just showed up this year, at least the dead part. The tree's been there for a while, obviously. I believe it's an ant infestation. I've been having a lot of trouble with that lately. I got to take this tree down because there's no bringing it back, and I want to drop it without hitting the house. It looks like it's going to be pretty close, so I'm going to use a technique for determining exactly where a tree is going to fall, and I will show you how that works. I'm going to explain the details about this inside because it's a little bit quieter and I have more resources available, but it'll work just as well on the outside. This is what you need for this thing to work. It's a clever device I like to call a stick. This one is a paint roller extension handle, or maybe a broom handle, but as long as it's some kind of a straight object like this, a stick, a broom handle, a level, a piece of wood that's pretty straight, although it's going to be kind of heavy, anything will work just as well. And all you're going to do is place it between your eyes and make sure that the stick is level, and make sure that you're standing in the same place, you have good stable footing, and then you just rotate it right in between your thumb and index finger, and then you adjust your eyes and you sight up to where the point is and look beyond it. And when that point lines up with the top of the tree as you move forward and back, you know that you're standing exactly where that tree is going to fall. Just to explain why that works, we use this framing square here. You can see, imagine that this is the tree that I'm trying to cut down. And if I want to know where this is going to fall, I can move this up here. And since it's just a little bit taller than the end of the framing square, that means that when it falls, it will be likewise just a little bit longer than the bottom of the framing square. That's all it is. You're just creating 45 degrees, which is why it's so important to keep this level and make sure that you don't move your arm or anything like this. You just want to keep this level and pivot. And by doing so, by doing that right there, you're going from here to here and looking up at 45 degrees beyond the tip of that tree. So if you're sighting up your stick, if you're sighting up your stick and you see beyond the top of the tree, that means that the tree is going to fall short of where you're standing. But if you're sighting up the stick and you're looking through the middle of the tree, that means that the tree is going to fall beyond where you're standing. So just make sure that when you're sighting up the stick after you rotate your arm, the point of it is right where the top of that tree is, and there's pretty much almost no way this can go wrong. If your stick was level and you rotate it exactly 90 degrees from here to here, you're going to be looking up 45 degrees as long as you didn't move your head a lot when you did that. So the more stable you keep yourself as you're doing this, the more level your stick is here, the more vertical it is here, and the less you move your head when you're looking up at the point of it. So this is the same place where my head and eyes were when I started, all right? As long as everything remains still and stable, you're going to be looking at a very accurate measurement for where that tree is going to fall. And the more effort you put into doing that right, the more accurate you're going to be. I've seen this be within a couple feet several times very easily. So I've already checked this on my tree in the backyard, and I know it's going to be about 15 feet short of the house, which is fine for me. I know I wasn't off by 15 feet, so I have no issues dropping that tree, except for the fact that my chainsaw is in the shop right now, so I can't do anything with it, and that means that this is a disappointing end to the video and I can't give you an actual demo. But I think you can do this. You already got it figured out, so good luck. And when I get my chainsaw back, and who knows how long that's going to take, then maybe I can go cut this thing down and hope that I can do the other part of it, which is trying to get it to fall this way and not into the neighbor's yard, because that'll happen